It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning. It's that time again for the morning show on XL7 here in the studio with Scooty Patootie.
Whoop, whoop. It's been one of them mornings already with her.
It has. It has. We've been talking about a cooking segment that I think that we should do.
We've been talking about food and cooking.
Yes. And next week's Thanksgiving.
It is.
And you're going to be doing a... It seems like it's kind of creeped up, hadn't it?
Yeah.
I like Thanksgiving though.
I like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I just like when the family can come together and hang out.
Is everybody coming to your house?
For Thanksgiving, and then I'm not sure what's going to happen on Christmas yet. You know, my daughter and her husband have a new house, so I got a feeling that they're going to want to move it down there like we did when we were kids. When we got our house, we moved, and parents came and visited us. So I got a feeling for Christmas we'll probably do some traveling, but for Thanksgiving we're home. And she will be here, and
the baby will be here.
Yep, my son, and of course my aunt and uncle's talking about coming over, and my mom and dad will come over.
Nice. So it's in what time are we eating?
I haven't been told yet, but I will be deep frying the turkeys.
Nice. Yes, you're going to be deep frying one for me.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that because I've never had deep fried turkey.
And I got you just some regular Creole butter type of injection.
No jalapeno.
Yeah, no jalapenos in it. And then I got a couple injectors for me with jalapenos in it.
Nice. Well,
and my wife hates spicy food. She can't handle it at all. But she loves that jalapeno turkey.
Really?
Yeah.
Well.
Just puts a little twist on it.
A little twist.
Well,
I'll be reviewing the show after Thanksgiving. I'll be reviewing your turkey on the air, so just keep that in mind.
My guess will be it'll be one of the juiciest turkeys you ever had.
Probably so. I'm looking forward to it, but I'll let everyone know. But
now the good part with doing deep fried turkeys, they've come a long way. Before, you used to have this big, huge gas burner sitting outside with this pan, and it was fairly dangerous. Because you're regulating it by gas and you want it to get hot, but you can't get over like 425 degrees or the oil can start on fire.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
So you're kind of trying to regulate it just so, and things happen with that. But now they've grown a lot now. I mean, you buy the electric ones that you put the oil in and do them now.
And you do them inside?
Mm-hmm. You can. I always do mine outside because it does have a smell.
Oh, yeah.
But, you can do them inside.
Well, don't burn anything down for my turkey. And don't burn my turkey.
I've only messed up one time. That was years ago. I mean, probably 20 years ago when I was just getting into frying turkeys. And I didn't realize, and I started the burner. And I put the pan on and then grabbed my oil to put the oil in the pan. Uh-huh. Well, you put the oil in before you stick the pan on the burner. Oh. Because that 5 seconds of turning and grabbing the pan had heated up, and the cold oil hit it and disintegrated the bottom of the pan, and oil just dropped all over the fire and my deck.
Oh.
Everything was on fire.
Oh, gosh. See, this is why I don't cook that much, because things happen.
Yeah. So that was, other than that, it's good.
I'm trusting you with my Thanksgiving turkey. Let's not make it be like,
You will love it.
Let's don't make it like Thanksgiving Vacation or whatever, one of those movies, Anyway, well, that's nice. Well, I appreciate you doing that. And I think Pat and I have a little treat for you for cooking our turkey.
A treat.
Yes, a treat. Hopefully it'll be a treat. So, anyway, we got big football game Friday night.
We do. Going down to Benton.
Yes.
It'll be a big
Bombers.
Game. I think we're gonna leave out here probably around noon or so, and then.
That's a big trip.
Yeah.
So I hope everybody has a safe trip and good weather to play in, and bring home a W. Bring home a W for Mountain Home.
And if we do win this one, we move on to Greenwood.
Okay. Now, is Benton, how good are they?
They are let's see, if one with that, I think they're the number 2 seed on that side.
Oh, okay. And
So-
what seed are we?
We were number 3 on our side.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that should be a good game. Hopefully so.
So it'll be a tough game. Of course, everyone going down the line is going to get tougher. I mean,
Yes.
that's how it's designed.
That's true.
So we'll, like I said, but if we win this one, we'll go against Greenwood, and we kind of struggled with them. But there's changes that can be made to the lineups and different things moved around. And
You know what I've learned, especially now with football, anybody can win on any given day.
yeah,
It doesn't really, seedings don't matter.
yep, that is true.
And there's a lot of factors that go into, winning a game or not being able to win the game. And so we just hope the best and do your best. That's the thing, Bombers. Do your best.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
Make us proud. You've already made us proud. So, hey, guess what today is?
Oh, I can't think of anything.
Well, it's November 20th. So
It's Thursday.
November
it's
20th.
day 26.
Day 26 more shows?
26 more shows, and she may have her
I
crap
may have
together.
it down. I still won't know the difference between a quick word and a full break.
No, that ain't going to happen.
And I probably won't have the weather down. And I may not have this first segment.
Needless, what she's saying is it may not change.
It may not be better. 26 days.
26.
Well, I feel like we should have a little celebration on
She
that,
made it to
on that
70.
last day. We started at 70. The question is, will I retain this seat after 26 more shows?
The thing is, can I take another 26
Yes,
shows?
exactly. Well, today is National Absurdity Day. I know.
That's right up your
I know. It's a day that we're supposed to celebrate doing something crazy or out of character or, just kind of zany. So
Trying to think of what would be out of character for you.
I know. I was trying to think of some absurd thing that I've done, and there have been so many I couldn't quite. What's the most absurd thing? Do you have something that pops into your mind?
No, I hadn't even thought about it. I've got something that I can't bring up in public. No,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just kidding.
that's not good. No, you want to keep it legal.
Yeah,
If you're going to do something to celebrate National Absurdity Day,
I think it may be in some states. No, I'm just kidding.
I was reading a story, and I don't know
Countries.
this. Yeah, try to keep it legal. We don't be
Yeah,
calling me
we're
to come
good.
and bail
We're
you
good.
out.
We're good. Would you?
No,
Oh,
but I would. Well, I might make a donation
I might make a donation.
for them. It's like just keep him for a couple more days, but have him out in time for Thanksgiving because he's deep frying my turkey.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, I was trying to think of. I've done so many things, but yeah, it's hard to come up with one. Just
That's a
one.
weird. That's a weird day to have.
It
right
is
there.
weird. I was reading a story along, kind of talking about National Absurdity Day, of just things kind of out of the ordinary, and who knows if this is really true. But the story said that when the something about the post office, when the United States Postal Service started, like, I guess, weighing packages to send, and they
Okay.
had a weight limit and stuff, but people would ship their children that, across the country to family, I guess,
Holy
to visit through the mail system. I don't know if that's true. This was like in the early 1900s. So I don't know if that's true, but that's kind of funny. I thought.
You want to go visit Grandma? Here, let me put the envelope on
Yes. I think one of the weirdest, well, I don't know, weird, zany, kind of quirky things I did, we went to Canada a few years ago for vacation, and we went to an area where they spoke English and French. So I took French in high school.
Oh no.
Well, we walk into this national park area one day, and the lady that greeted us was very peppy, very smiling, very friendly. And she said, "Good morning." And then she said right after that, "Bonjour," which means hello. And so I thought, oh, I should have used my French. So I get the next day, we go back.
There's nothing good going to come out of this story. I don't think. Go ahead.
We go back the next day because we're staying in this area. We go back to this park. And I walk in, she's not there. Okay, naturally. So we go into the gift shop, and there's an older lady sitting behind the desk. And she's got this very serious look on her face. And I said, "Bonjour, comment ça va?" which means, "Good morning, how are you?" And nothing. She's just sitting there like, she doesn't even respond back. So I thought, okay, well, So I end up buying something in the gift shop, and I go up and I'm talking to her in English, and I made a comment like, "Oh, you don't sound like you're from Canada," because she didn't have an accent. She goes, in the most serious kind of, she goes, "I'm from Connecticut."
From Connecticut.
She said, "My husband's from here." And I mean, she was not very friendly, but it was just so funny because here I was trying to be all, international.
I'm from Connecticut.
And by using my French and everything, the little bit of French I know. And she's
Well,
like,
you were ahead of me. So.
she's from Connecticut. So anyway, I kind of learned that maybe don't do that. Anyway.
On that note.
Happy National Absurdity Day. Okay, should we pray?
we need it at this point.
Yes. All right, well, Hospice of the Ozarks here in Mountain Home serves Marion and Baxter County for hospice and palliative care, and they've been around since 1979 as our only not-for-profit hospice in the area. And if you'll give them a call, 870-508-1771, they'll be happy to give you resources or just talk with you about whatever questions you may have about supporting end-of-life decisions or chronic care questions that you may have. And they're just a great group of people over there, and we like them so much. So give them a call again, 870-508-1771, and they sponsor our morning prayer. So let's bow our heads and just open up our day with prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day that you have created and given to us, and we thank you for this time of year and a time that we come together often with family and friends and just take a moment to pause and reflect on all the extraordinary blessings that you give us. And we thank you for everything of who you are and what you have done for us and what you continue to do in our daily lives. We pray that you will be with us as we go throughout this day. Be with those who are sick, those who are lonely, those who are experiencing troubles, and we just lift those people up to you, and we pray for your guidance and your support, your protection as we go through this day, and help us to remember to treat others the way we want to be treated and to see others through your eyes, and just watch over us through this day. And all these things we ask, and we give thanks and praise to your name. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
So, all right, and it's going to be
We're going to take a full break.
Full break. I knew that. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Hey, welcome back to the morning show on XL7, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that you
We'll
guys
just leave it at
are
that.
not privy to. But anyway, we're going to talk about weather by the Z Team, aren't we?
You bet.
Bob and Linda Zador over there at with the Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Realtors, and retiredarkansas.net. Take a look at their web page and take a look at all of their customer service awards and things that they pride themselves in customer service. They want to be your realtors for sure, and they are licensed in Missouri and Arkansas, and they have their MLS listings on their website, and you can just go check all those out and give them a call at 870-405-0793, and they'll be happy to show you properties or give you some feedback if you're looking at selling your property. So check them out, and let's go. Do you think the weather camera is showing anything today?
We've got a little view. It's not completely fogged
Not
out. I was
great.
expecting to be a lot more fog out there,
Yeah.
but you can actually see a little bit.
You can actually see a little bit. You can see the park there.
Cotter Park, and
But it is foggy out there in places.
yes, it is. There we're under dense fog advisory. I think this morning
until
so.
10 a.m. Until 10
I left
a.m.
I left the house this morning, and everything was dry at my house. And as I got to Mountain Home, everything looked like it rained and was wet.
Yeah,
So apparently somebody got some rain at some point.
I don't know. I don't think I got any at my house, but I couldn't really tell. So, but that is, you can kind of see the fog in the distance there, but
It's pretty though.
it is pretty. It's kind of got that overcast, kind of like that. It's got that fall look.
I like
to
the
it,
fog and
doesn't
then the
it?
bridge in the background.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
It just has the. We went to the river yesterday and had a picnic. It was such a pretty day, and
There you go.
It was just a really nice day outside. But the river is low.
It is.
Yeah, river's low. Well, while we're admiring some of those pictures, I'll just go ahead and go through some of the temperatures How's that? Mountain Home is currently at 55 degrees. Harrison's at 58. Batesville 55. Yaleville 55. Marshall is at 63. Salem 54 degrees. Mountain View 57. Calico Rock 52. West Plains 52. Springfield 57. Poplar Bluff 52. And St. Louis is at 50. And we are, as we said, under a dense fog advisory until 10 a.m. this morning. And look at that. There are some thunderstorms and some rain all around us.
Yeah, we're expecting to get some rain today, I know.
Yes, we are supposed to get some rain. Right now, it doesn't look like there's anything happening right now in our area, but it looks like it's coming our way.
Looks like we may just kind of catch the bottom tail
Just
end
the
of
bottom
it.
tail, maybe no storms.
Yep.
But we need some rain for sure. So yeah, there's a lot of activity north and south of us for sure. And let's see what else. As I said, dense fog advisory until 10 a.m. High today is going to be 62 degrees with showers and thunderstorms. High again at 62, 90% chance of precipitation, a quarter and a half, half of inch possible. And tonight showers and possibly a thunderstorm, low 57, 90% chance of precipitation tonight. And then Friday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 a.m. And then the chance of showers between 9 and 3 continue. Thunderstorms after 3 p.m. Partly sunny otherwise with a high near 75. 50% chance of precipitation. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch. Higher amounts possible during the thunderstorms. And then Friday night, partly cloudy, low 51. Saturday, partly sunny, high near 65. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low 47. And then Sunday, a 20% chance of showers after 12 noon. Partly sunny otherwise, high near 64. And then Sunday night, 50% chance of showers, low 48. And then Monday, showers, high 60. Chance of precipitation, 80%. Monday night, showers likely before midnight. And then mostly cloudy, low 48. 60% chance of precipitation. And then Tuesday, a 20% chance of showers, otherwise sunny, high 63. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low 41. And then Wednesday, 20% chance of showers, partly sunny, high near 53. And hopefully we'll have a nice day for Thanksgiving and people traveling. So, North Fork Lake water level is 550.25 feet. Level is 1.75 feet below full pool of 552. Bull Shoals Lake water level is 653.62 feet. Level is 5.38 feet below full pool of 659. Bull Shoals Dam is running 2 units, and North Fork is not running any units right now. And that's the weather brought to us by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0799.
We're going to go, because the time wise, we're going to go straight into community news.
Oh, okay. All right. Community events, just a couple today, brought to us by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, 870-425-3434. And you can check out ozarksfarmandlawn.com with all of their offers and promotions. I've got year-end sales event going on, and you can get the information on that on their website for that, and check them out at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, 870-425-3434. And tell them Scooter sent you, because they've got a massive amount of inventory that they'll be happy to show you and let you test drive some of the things, and you won't have to order it. They'll probably have it right there in stock. And also check out their package deals. Their service department is great if you need service or parts, anything like that. So check them out. And community events. We've got this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Twin Lakes Playhouse is the final weekend for Nonsense. Tickets are $20, and I think Sunday is sold out right now, but Friday and Saturday there are still tickets available. You can go online at twinlakesplayhouse.org or give them a call at 870-424-0444. I do need to make a correction. There was an article online yesterday that said that there's a performance tonight at 7 p.m. That is incorrect. There is not a performance at the Playhouse tonight. It's tomorrow night and Saturday night at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 2. And of course that's sponsored by Donna Powell with Pegler Real Estate Group, Diatley Dental, Century Bank of the Ozarks, Dr. Otis and Dr. Shelley War, Joe and Vanessa Pegler, and Jan Pites. And then coming up Friday, tomorrow, November 21st at 12 noon at the Back 40, the Military Service Sisters is having their next meeting. And those are the only two things. Things are kind of slowing down for Thanksgiving. And so those are the community events, again, sponsored by Ozarks Farm and Lawn. Go ahead, do your Ozarks Farm and Lawn.
What are you talking about?
You know, the Ozarks Farm and Lawn.
Go ahead, you do it.
I can't do it.
Ozark Farm and Lawn.
We have to do that at least once because you do it so well. I cannot do it, and they appreciate that, I know. So, all right, well, now
Take a break,
and we'll be right back with our guests, so do not go away. The good part of the show is coming up.
Hello from your Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, executive brokers at Century 21 Lemac Realty. Thanksgiving is our favorite time of the year. It's the one holiday whose name itself focuses on the theme of the day, giving thanks.
Please take time to treasure and thank all the people in your life. Give special thanks to God for the freedoms and liberties that we enjoy in our community and our country. We do.
We wish you all a blessed Thanksgiving holiday.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7. Look who popped in to say hi today. It's Jeff Quick from the Food Bank of North Central
And that's all the
Arkansas.
time we have.
And, that's and Scooter has been harassing me, and I would just like to say I appreciate that a lot. But hi, Jeff. It's nice
how
to
are
see
you this morning?
I'm good. Well, you know how I am because you've been listening to all this.
I have been.
It's so good to see you. It's been several years since
has
I've
been.
had the opportunity to talk with you.
Yeah, it's been a while. So
yeah,
good to see you as well.
Good
Thank
to
you
see
for having me this morning.
And well, thank you for coming in. So what's been going? You've been over at the food bank. We were just talking. 15 or 16 years at this point.
Yeah,
And
it's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
Yeah.
What kinds of things have you seen? What kinds of things have you? What am I trying to say? See, Scooter's
I don't
throwing me
know.
off
He's
my
thrown
game.
you for a loop, hasn't he?
I know. What kinds of changes have you seen with the food bank since you've been there? Things
Well,
that you...
huge growth in the amount of work we're doing. So when I started in like probably 2009 on the board of directors, and then shortly after that as a staff member, we were distributing just shy of 500,000 pounds of food a year.
Wow.
And now we distribute between 4 and 4.5 million pounds of food every year.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've seen growth there. We've seen growth in terms of our partnerships. We had less than 30 local food pantries that we supported when I first started, and now we're in the 80 to 90 range. That kind of
Really?
varies from season to season. We've got some programs that happen just in the summer for kids and other things like that that kind of changes the numbers a little bit. We have moved from the old school buildings in Norfolk, which was about, I'm going to say 6,000 or 7,000 square feet of warehouse space, single pallet high, so one pallet high, to a 23,000 square foot facility in Mountain Home, the old Fred's building. And we have room to go too high with our pallets, and so that significantly changes our capacity to make sure that those local food pantries have, plenty on their shelves.
Have you seen? Is there a correlation to time of year with how many people you serve?
Absolutely. One of the things that I am really kind of proud of, to a certain extent, is the people that we serve are very conscious about someone might need this food more than I do. So, for instance, we hear that a lot during tax season. They've received their tax refund, and we'll call or run into them or whatever and say, hey, we haven't seen you at the pantry lately. Is everything okay? Yeah, absolutely. But, I got my tax refund back, and surely there's someone out there that needs this more than I do. So the numbers drop during, say, February time, that kind of time. We also have seasonal workers in our service area. The food bank serves us area from Harrison and Newton County over to Sharp County. And so with seasonal work opportunities, those kind of adjust our numbers, summer to holidays and different times throughout the year. But then especially as you move into the holidays, there's a significant amount of increase in the amount of food that we've got going
Specific holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah.
So which we're coming on now.
Yeah, back to school is always rough. You got to think about those times in a family's life when they're trying to do something extra. So back to school means I'm buying new clothes, or I'm buying a new pair of shoes, or I'm buying school supplies.
Right.
That's coming out of their family's budget, and they're not able to really make ends meet that that time. Same thing at Christmas. You've got extra family coming in for holidays to eat meals together, or you're buying gifts for one another, or you're just trying to figure out how to pay the rent and the mortgage and utilities, those kinds of things. It's really tough on folks. I pride myself in, like, one of the parts of my job as CEO of the food bank is to make sure that people understand clearly what our neighbors are going through that are in need. And right now it's a pretty rough time to be someone living in poverty or hunger. Arkansans, you're more likely to go to bed hungry in Arkansas than any other place in the nation.
Really?
Yeah. So the other way you can look at that is if you're a student in school, let's say elementary school, for instance, statistically, one in 4 of your classmates are at risk of not knowing where their next meal will come from. So that's, I think, about 5 students in your classroom, not in your grade, in your classroom.
In the actual classroom, yes.
That are food insecure, or, living on the edge of food insecurity and poverty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's an overwhelming thought, isn't it?
It really is. And then you couple into that the effects of the government shutdown.
Right.
And so, SNAP benefits have been fully placed on all of those EBT cards in Arkansas. We're grateful for that. That happened several days ago. Mm-hmm. But then to understand the family or the individual in need, you got to realize that that person or that family probably spent more money on food out of their monthly budget than they normally do because they didn't have those SNAP benefits. So now we're trying to make sure we can help them restock their pantries and get kind of back into the groove of making ends meet. Our job really has turned in the last week or two to refilling the local food pantries as well. They're basically just wiped out. We served, during the first 6 days of November, we served about 4,000 people across the 9-county service area. And for perspective, the same 6 days last year, we served about 2,200.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Of course, the government, fortunately, is back open and all of that is kind of resolving, but the effects of it are still...
Yeah, we kind of have to dig our way out of this, right?
Yeah.
One of the great things, I'm sorry, I think I probably just cut you off,
No.
but one of the great things that did happen as a part of the government reopening is that SNAP and WIC and child nutrition programs, those were funded through the end of next September. Mm-hmm. So if something happens here, say January 30th, if they can't make their minds up about what direction we're headed in, then we assume at least that those SNAP and WIC benefits and the child nutrition programs at the schools will all be fine.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah. And how does someone have to be on SNAP or be under a program to get food from the food bank?
No. So, most of our local food pantries, I always try to tell people the food bank is kind of like the distribution warehouse for Walmart. Mm-hmm. You and I don't get to go to the distribution warehouse and shop. Right. The distribution warehouse's job is to make sure all the local Walmart stores are full. Well, that's kind of our relationship with our local food pantries. Okay. Our job is to make sure all those local food pantries, soup kitchens, shelters, backpack programs, all of those have plenty of food on their shelves so they can serve individuals in their community. So each one of those individual groups might have a little bit of difference one way or another, but for the most part, you go in, take a photo ID, take a utility bill or some other kind of bill with your address on it as proof of residence in that community.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to self-declare your income, and if you qualify, then based on income or based on age, depending on the program, you'll have foods available to you. And if you don't qualify for income or age on one of the federal programs, then there are foods that we've purchased or foods that have been donated to us, and we put boxes of food together for those folks.
How have you, with the government shutdown and serving that many more people than you did this time last year, how has that impacted your supply?
Yeah. So, like I mentioned before, our pantries are empty.
Okay.
Our warehouse has plenty of food in it, but what we were doing this week is we have 2 semis going out every day in different directions across our service area. And when I say semi, I mean like a refrigerated box truck. So think Highland Dairy or size vehicle. we're doing that every day this week, making sure that we're restocking those pantries. And we're thankful. Governor Sanders and the state of Arkansas stepped up and helped us with monies to purchase extra food. Walmart Foundation sent us a semi-load of food. In fact,
that's nice.
While I'm thinking about Walmart, we have a pallet full of baby formula at the food bank. And if there's someone out there listening that needs some baby formula, absolutely come and see us, and we'll get you cared for. I don't have all the details on it, but it's a little bottle, Similac, and there's a photo of it on our Facebook page.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So if somebody out there definitely needs some baby formula, check it out. And the Facebook page, is it just under the Food Bank of North Central
you can
Arkansas?
Google or search for it on Facebook as Food Bank of North Central Arkansas, or you can just type in facebook.com/Hunger to Hope.
Okay. All right. And if somebody wants to make donations, can you take frozen food, like frozen meat, vegetables,
we
things
have
of that nature?
about 2,000 square feet of freezer space at the food bank, another 1,000 square feet of refrigerated space. So if you're, shopping at, is it Harps that does the free turkey for $100 of purchases or something like that? One of the grocery stores does that. If you're out there shopping and you get a free turkey, or if you're just wanting to shop a little extra and drop that off at the food bank, we're located at 1042 Highland Circle, so it's kind of right behind Schlotsky's, and we'll be glad to take that in for you and make sure it gets distributed to someone in need.
And if somebody wants to just make a cash donation, can you take the cash donations to go?
Absolutely. I'm glad you followed up with that, because people ask me that a lot. What's better? Do you need more food or do you need more money? Well, I really stop and try to explain to them it's what's best for the people we serve. We can take $1 and turn that into 7 meals, but you could take that same dollar to the grocery store and maybe buy a can of vegetables. So if you're really wanting to make a big impact, make a donation.
Make a
monetary donation.
A monetary donation. Okay.
And one of the great things is we've got coming up Giving Tuesday. That's December 2nd, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. Normally throughout the year, every dollar donated provides 7 meals. On Giving Tuesday, it will provide 14 meals up to the first $30,000 that we raise.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to jump online and go to foodbanknca.org and click the Donate Now button, or stop by the office and drop off a donation on that day, or even mail it in and just write on the memo of your check, Giving Tuesday, we'll get that accounted to that.
And can you take gift cards too? Or?
Yeah, we do. We don't make a push for that necessarily, but from time to time people bring in gift cards, and we turn those around and either give the card directly to someone, or maybe go shopping for someone that's homebound, whatever it might be.
Well, that's good to know. So really, food, cash donation, frozen food, anything.
Yeah, right now we're in the hunting season too. So Arkansas Hunters Feeding the Hungry is one of the programs that we partner with. And so if you're a deer hunter and have an extra tag or two that you want to, fill your freezer up first, maybe share your extras with neighbors or family, and you still have a tag left, all you have to do, you harvest and field dress your deer, take it out to Gassville to Twin Lakes Packing, tell Marcia and her team out there, hey, we'd like to donate this to the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas, or instead of the food bank, maybe your local food pantry. She will process the meat at no charge to the hunter, and then they'll call us and say, hey, we've got some deer meat for you.
Hey, that's good to know.
Yeah, it's a great
knew
deal.
that.
Yeah, we've been doing that for several years, and it's really neat because when we buy our hunting or fishing license, $1 from that fishing license or hunting license goes to Arkansas Hunters Feeding the Hungry. And then they use that money to process all this deer during hunting season.
Oh, wow. That's good to know. Who knew?
Learn something every day, right?
Yeah, I did. I'm not a hunter, but I was not aware of that. So that's great. That's great to know. I know that there's a lot of hunters out there. So
yeah, really, that's a really big thing around the Twin Lakes and North Central Arkansas.
Absolutely.
And there's plenty of deer, kids.
There's plenty of deer. Yes, yes, there are. They're everywhere.
Maybe we could encourage some people to get a few of those off the road so that we don't end up having an accident.
Absolutely,
with them.
absolutely. Well, we need to take a break. break, and we'll be right back with Jeff Quick from the food bank, so don't go away.
Sleep Mart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels, from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today where comfort meets savings. Your senior health.
We're back on the morning show with Jeff Quick from the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. And I did have one question before we get into some of the other things to talk about. But with the with people like canning and things of that, can you take things that are canned from? No. So it's just store-bought?
In fact, it has to be store-bought. Back to the hunters, we can take wild game, but we can't take domesticated game, so beef or pigs or lamb. We can't take that unless it's gone to a USDA processor.
Okay.
So it has to be a USDA inspected processing group, and we really don't have that around North Central Arkansas. I think there's a couple in the state, but mostly Central Arkansas area. We're limited to that. The other kind of odd thing about that is you would think that a wild hog would be wild game, right?
Right.
It's not. In Arkansas, a pig is a pig, and it just matters to how the law was written, decades and decades ago, I'm sure. And so from time to time, someone will say, what about a wild hog? We're going to have some wild hogs killed on our farm or whatever. That's great. I can't take them.
No, but deer or wild game.
Yeah. Yes. So elk and deer. Primarily.
Well, that's good to know. So that otherwise, just monetary donations or store-bought goods. So.
Absolutely. Consider before you make the jelly, donate the apples. Whatever it might be.
Right.
Yeah. I hear a little rain.
I hear a little rain too. So, all right. Well, let's talk about what else is going on with the food bank.
Well, like I said before, this is our holiday season, and that's always a big time for us. We've been partnering with KTLO and with Jiffy Laundry to do a hoodie drive. It's really great. We started participating in this event last year, and it's always been a coat drive for years.
Right.
Then this spring, we had a group of teachers and counselors come together for our Childhood Hunger Summit. And during that Hunger Summit, one of the counselors said, you know, your coat drive probably ought to be a hoodie drive because kids don't wear coats. Kids like to wear hoodies. And I said, well, of course they do. Why haven't I thought about that before? So we're collecting up hoodies. You can drop them off at the food bank, and we'll take them over to Jiffy Laundry. And then Jiffy is cleaning them, and we get them back to us and distribute those then to the schools. So excited about that. We've got a couple racks full of hoodies already.
And how long is that going on?
I think that goes through December the 2nd. So
okay.
Giving Tuesday, you can bring in your hoodies and bring in your donation for Giving Tuesday all at the same time.
And do they just drop those off over at the food bank?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can drop them off at Jiffy Laundry, or you can drop them off at the food bank. I think you can even drop them off at KTLO Studios as well.
Okay. All right. Well, that's great. Wow, that rain is really coming down, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear that through the TV or not, but boy, it's pouring.
It's pouring out there. And that's through December.
December the 2nd.
December the 2nd. So if you've got hoodies at home that you don't need anymore, send them over to the food bank or Jiffy and let them clean them and send them on to somebody that will get some good use out of them.
Absolutely, and it's not a problem at all. If you want to go buy some hoodies and make them brand new, then that just negates the need to have them cleaned, and we'll send those right out to kids in need.
That's a great idea. Instead, the hoodies instead of the coats, because I had not ever thought about that before. But you're right. More kids are wearing hoodies than coats, probably.
I think the littles, the little elementary kids, they still might have a coat on, but that's because Mama's saying, "Come here and let me zip this coat up."
Yes.
So we've got that going on, and we also have. There's probably 12 or 15 food drives that are going on throughout the area. Really great to partner with folks like Regional Family Medicine and Salon Saluna. I would begin to tell you a list, but I will leave someone out. Mm-hmm. A lot of the locations have a barrel there where you can bring in food and drop that off. Some of those locations also have a little plastic box. If you'd rather make a monetary donation, you can slide a gift in there. And so that's a big push for us. I need to put that list on our Facebook page of where all those locations are.
Absolutely.
And I'll do that after I leave today, so folks can find that there as well.
So again, check out the Facebook page because it sounds like there's a lot of information on there that. Now, what kinds of, if people are doing shopping and they just want to pick up some extra items, what items mostly would you say that you are in need of?
Well, it's easier kind of to tell you what not to do.
Okay,
so first of all, think shelf stable, because that's going to be something that is able to be in our warehouse for a minute, be in a food pantry's warehouse for a minute, and then be in the kitchen of the person who receives it for a little bit before they use it, right? So shelf stable is a good first start. Then you want to think about, like, please don't bring eggs. Please don't bring, I mean, you can bring eggs to the food bank, but not to a food drive, right?
Right.
So don't bring something in a glass jar, because if that breaks, then we've got a mess over all the food that's in that barrel.
Sure.
Those kind of things. But, peanut butter and cereal and soups as we get into cooler weather. I know it hadn't felt that way this week, but it's coming.
Soups.
Chilies, soups, those kinds of things. Canned meats are great. So tuna. Salmon, some folks really enjoy that as well. So people, I think, forget that a lot of our beans are filled with protein, and so if you are not able to do a meat but you want to do some beans, that's a good source of protein and a good way to supplement someone's diet as well. At the food bank, we have a nutrition policy that requires 75% of all the foods that we distribute have to meet our nutrition standards, which is, in a nutshell, low sodium, low fat, low sugar, high protein, and high fiber. The protein and the fiber, although it's good for a whole lot of different reasons, it's good because it helps us feel full for a longer period of time. And then, of course, staying away from the sugar and the sodium and the fat. Those things are just good for us in general. I would encourage that, but we don't worry about that if something comes in through the food drive. I always say everyone needs a Snickers every once in a while, right? So
Yeah.
if there's something sweet in there, so be it. That can be a nice extra for someone. We've also had some ladies, I know Jody Botenhammer over at Repel Diabetes was asking me about this the other day, that are putting together cake pans, aluminum cake pans, filled with all the stuff to make the cake with. So that could be for like a birthday or an anniversary, special occasion. And so that's kind of a cool idea. But
is a
really,
cool idea.
anything helps.
What about things like staples like salt, pepper, sugar, flour? I know, trying to stay more healthy for sure, but things like that you can
Absolutely. That's something that's not always available through the food pantries, so those are great options. Rice, you may think about some instant cereal oatmeals, those kinds of things like that. Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
so lots of options.
Also, when you're out there shopping, if you're doing your grocery shopping for a food drive or for your Thanksgiving meal, when you get to the Walmart cash register or when you get to the Town and Country cash register in Mountain Home and Salem on Town and Country stores, there's an opportunity for you to give back at the cash register. And Walmart has opened their cash registers back up this holiday season, and they've said that they will match up to $5 million nationwide. So it can really make a big impact there as well. You don't have to give a lot. Maybe you just round up to the nearest dollar.
Round up to the nearest dollar, absolutely. And then, like, if you do that here locally with Town and Country or Walmart, does that money stay local, or is it more like
it all comes right here?
It all comes right here local. So that's good to know as well.
It is.
So we can help this time of year for sure. But not just this time of year, but coming up this time of year.
There's a lot of easy ways to do it right now.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of people during this time of the year really start to think, hey, I need to be giving back to someone else. I know our family, we adopt an angel tree from the Salvation Army.
Right.
It's one of the most holy experiences of my year, being able to shop for a child.
Yes.
I'm not going to talk about it long because I'll start crying on you. But I'll tell you, it's really a joy. I don't have children of my own, so it's really a great thing to be able to go out and make sure that a child has some Christmas presents unwrapped.
Absolutely, and I think when we give back, with all the blessings that we get throughout the year, when we give back, we're gonna get blessed too.
Yeah.
So it's just a blessing being able to give back to people that may be struggling or may not be as fortunate as we are. I always feel good about being able to give something back.
Yeah, I'm always reminded, I know you were saying the prayer earlier this morning, but I'm always reminded of that scripture in the New Testament that talks about how our blessings will be pressed down and packed in and still overflowing.
Yes.
And, I can truly say in my life, the more time I spend caring for others and doing for others, the more the blessings overflow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And this is a great time of year to remember that and certainly to consider giving back. We just have a couple more minutes. Is there anything else that you want to share?
Well, I'll say that we're really excited. We've taken about what we think is about 6 gallons of honey off of our beehives this year in our farm, in our Hunger Gardens.
That's terrific.
So we're doing that work this week, and when I say we, I mean Jennifer that runs our Hunger Gardens and Farmers Market program, as well as James Ryan, who's kind of the local bee expert here in the community. So I don't know much about bees, but I know there's a lot of good honey that's coming, and we'll distribute that out through our network of food pantries. May have a few of those jars of honey out at the farmers market as well.
That's wonderful. Yeah. I didn't realize that you all had a bee program.
Yeah, we have 5 hives at the food bank. We also have about 32 fruit trees and probably 4 or 5 acres of planted ground with everything you can imagine. I think we've raised this year somewhere between 20 and 30,000 pounds of food.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
and
is
again,
amazing.
I don't get credit for any of that because I do not have green thumbs. I promise.
But that's good to know. I didn't realize that. See, I've learned so much, so many new things from you today. So
I'm glad we got to visit.
I'm glad we got to visit too, and I hope you all are glad that Jeff was here today too, with all the good information. And do consider giving a donation, food or money or a hoodie, to the food bank to help those this holiday season as we kick it off. And thank you, Jeff, for joining me today. It's always it's been good to see you after all these years. And have a great day out there in the Ozarks, and we'll see you next time here on the morning show.